muggy. The sun's out and it's muggy. So I know my face is a little shiny. It's also called sunscreen because sunscreen is your friend. I don't suntan or anything like that, but the sun is out. So when the sun is out, the sunscreen is on. So anyway, but it's also hot and muggy, and my glass is probably going to fog up, but I got to just keep checking that to make sure they don't. Anyway, coming to you today because I just got my Ana Huang collection. Yes. So I already have these books. I've already read the first one, but of course, when Ana Huang, I want to say maybe it was a year ago, maybe a little less, so that she was coming out with a box set of her Twisted series, or I should say collector's edition of her Twisted series. I was like, okay, let me see, because you know, sometimes the books come out and they're just they're okay, not gonna change out the books I already have. But I saw these on the website, and when I tell you they did not disappoint. They did not disappoint. Now, the other thing I want to pass on is that I didn't get them from Barnes & Noble, even though you know I'm a B&N girl all the way, just like I'm a BAM girl all the way. But I wanted to try out, because I told myself I wanted to venture out, try some more independent bookstores. So I actually went through an independent bookstore to get this set, the entire set. Because if you know, you know, Ana Huang, once the series is finished, I mean, not finished, but as far as once the books are sold out, they're sold out. So I didn't want to have 2 books or 3 books and then not be able to get the 4th book. So I was like, the independent bookstore I went through, I got all 4 books at the same time, and they just came in. So I'm gonna lift them up here. Hopefully I can lift them up here. And they're heavy. Yes, the gold embossing, the books have a light velvet texture to them. I don't know, make sure I'm getting them in the shot. I'll do another still shot with them, and I'll show you. Let me turn them to the other side. These are heavy. Here is the painted or sprayed edges of the book. They do go all the way around, and as I pick up each book, I'll show you. All right, so the first book is Twisted Hate. I don't know if you can see just how pretty the cover is. And like I said, can you hear that? Oh my gosh, yes. So here's the front cover. Of course, here's the back. There's the quote. Oh my gosh, these are, and then, oh my God, the inside art. Can you see that? The inside art is insane. And I want to say, oh, here we go. I have to look up who the artist was who did these, but they did like an amazing job. There's no other artwork throughout the book. No, okay. All right, then the next one is Twisted Lies. Hopefully I'm getting these in book order. If not, I'll double check. And if they're not in reading order, I will put that in the legend. Here's the quote on the back. Okay. Of course, the sprayed edges. I didn't show that on the other book, but, and then of course. The author I've heard has done quite a few books. But her artistry is impeccable. Hopefully this is getting in the shot really well. And now let's see what's the back cover. I ain't gonna lie, this picture kind of reminds me of Magnolia Park. If you know, you know. That's what this picture's remind me of. All right, the next one is Twisted Games. I really think I do not have these in order. Let me check the cover. No, it's Twisted Love, which I just showed you guys, which I'm about to show you guys. I had them in reverse order. I'm actually showing you in reverse order. So Twisted Love, Twisted Games, Twisted Hate, and Twisted Lies. So Lies is last. Wow, look at that. Twisted Games, which is, oh, Twisted Lies, Twisted Hate, Twisted Games. All right, I'm about to show you Twisted Games. All right. Here you go. So yeah, I got them out of order. Don't worry, when I hit my bookshelf, they would be in reading order. All right, so, oh, I forgot to show you the quote on the back. Okay, now inside art, which I haven't seen either. I've been waiting to do. Oh. Yep. Okay, so put this in frame. Her artwork is amazing. I just love her artwork. And she's done artwork for other books too. It's got that Disney kind of artistry to it. All right, and then of course the book I've already read in my original, I told you it's warm. And since I got sunscreen on, the humidity, it's making it worse. Oh well. Shiny face, shiny life. All right, so the first book in the series is Twisted Love. So I've already read this book. I read it with my original series that I bought. Beautiful flowers. And then, of course, here's the quote on the back. Hopefully that's in frame. Oh my God, these books are so nice. All right. Oh, I love this. Hopefully you guys can see that. Oh my God. So nice. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I am so super excited. I was, and as you guys know, I say this every single time. This year, I've really been focused on, oh, they do have little bookmarks too. All right, back on track. This year, I'm not so much focusing on how many books I read, but more of trying to finish series that I started. Right now, I'm reading Collided, which is book 2 in the Dirty Air series by Lauren Asher. I think that's right. If not, I'm gonna have to correct myself. If so, that's why there's blank space above. But yeah, so I'm currently reading Collided. I've already read Throttled. If you know anything about the Dirty Air series, you know it is F1. F1, people. F1. Yes. Anyway, love F1. Don't know much about it, but I will watch F1 on TV whenever I can get a chance. So, currently reading Collided. Also in the middle of still reading From Blood and Ash series. Just finished book 3. I'm going to actually post my book review on that one before I move on to book 4. I kind of needed a break. They're long. They're good. There's good books, good stories, good story, but they're long. They're a long read. So I kind of like between those kind of books, I like to do palette cleansers. So if you, I think I already posted, no, I haven't posted it, but I just finished the last book in Abby Jimenez series, Part of Your World series. So that I'm going to be posting on all of my social media sites here today, because later on today I've got to get my nails done. Woo! Girls gotta get her nails done. Anyway, so I am going to be moving to this book 2 in this series, like we said, is Twisted Games. But I need to go back and read the last book in From Blood and Ash by Jennifer Armentrout before I do that, because I want to finish out that series. Which once nope, it's not, because the book is not 4 books in the series. It's actually, I have to look. It might be 4, it might be 5. No, I have to look, because Jennifer Armentrout's Fire, Flesh and Blood and From Blood and Ash is supposed to be like not a tandem read, but the 2 series, she has a reading order where you mix in like the next book, the first book, which technically that's supposed to be my next book. I'm debating if I'm going to do that or if I'm going to finish out the series like I planned and then pick that one up, because technically I haven't read the first book in that series, so I'm not sure if I'm going to start that one, just because of what goal I set this year for myself. I'm getting there. There's some books, I'm be honest, will not be finished this year. Throne of Glass, I think it has like 7 or 9 books in the series, and I've only read one book out of that. So yeah, that won't be finished this year, but I will be starting it this year. I will be at least making my way through it this year. But I have a lot of books. I think I have 35. Well, when I started out the year, when I actually put my list together, it was 36 book series that I had started and hadn't finished. But I'm definitely going to look at to see how many books I have finished, which I'm not going to lie to you, it has not been that big of a dent, because a lot of the series that are on my list have a lot of books in them, and some are like really long. So yeah, anyway, that's my drama that I'm trying to get through, figure out, not stressing over it, because I am more of a mood reader. So, or if I've been in one series for too long, I have to leave it and have a palate cleanser and then go back to it. So, but yeah, I have books that are series that are on my list that have quite a few books, and some of them have really, really long pages in it too. So anyway, and I don't want to get burnt out. I do want to see where I end up at the end of the year as far as what I've completed. And I'm super excited to see what that looks like, because next month we'll be halfway through the year. So, yeah, so I'm trying to look at, am I gonna, some of the other series that's on my list that maybe have 3 books in them, going back to those, which I'm probably in, because I still have Serpent and the Dove, which is 3 books, and I've already read one of those books. I've got Legend Born, that's another one that has 3 books in it. I've got Renegades, which is another one that has 3 books in it, and I've only read, of course, 1 book in each of those. So, but yeah, I'm trying to, when I bounce back and forth, I'm picking books that are on my series to complete list. That way I'm kind of knocking it and chipping away at it more. I think just looking at it now, moving forward, even probably for next year's reading goal, I'm probably going to continue to do the same. That was my daughter, and she just let the dogs out. Oh, that's a song. Who let the dogs out? Anyway, so I want to definitely be finishing that, because I have a lot of books on my TBR, and you guys probably see my dogs are coming up into the photo. This is my Rocco. He's a pain. He's a long-haired dapple. I think I may have shown him before, but he's a pain. Anyway, so back on track. But yeah, so that's my goal. I do like this goal. I think it's achievable. And like I said, I have so many books on my TBR list that I need to dwindle down. And so that's what I'm working on. Like my really big focus is trying to get through my TBR. He is such a rugrat. My other one is down here. He's finally healthy. He was sick all last week. He had us worried. But anyway, this video is all over the place, all out of there. But anyway, I just want to thank you guys for coming along. Like I said, I'm gonna post the book I finished, and then just drop in the notes as far as the book I'm currently in. Like I said, I'm currently reading Collided, which is, like I said, is in the Dirty Air series. And then of course I wanted to show you guys my Ana Huang collection, which I love. These are definitely, if you are an Ana Huang fan or you're a Twisted Series fan, if you can get the collection, I highly recommend it. They are well done. Also, side note, which I didn't add in this video, I'm going to wait, because I think my other 2 books won't be in until July sometime, but Off Campus. You guys know, yes, Off Campus, L. Kennedy. So I finally ordered the collector's edition for the set, since all of them will officially be released in July. 1 book has come in already, 2 more coming in, I think, next week. and then the last 2 are in July. So I'm not going to do a video on that one until all of the books come in. But you know, Off Campus, love it. If you haven't watched the series on Prime, watch it. But if you are a book reader, if you're a book lover, definitely pick up the Off Campus series by Elle Kennedy. And if you love hockey, it's a hockey series. Her Off Campus and her Briar U are both hockey series, college hockey series. So definitely pick those up too. Highly recommend. Anyway, fangirling out over here. Nice. Now I gotta find a nice pretty place on my bookshelf. I need to find a place on my bookshelf to showcase my new books. So anyway, I'm the Techie Scrapper. Thank you for listening to me ramble on, and my dogs coming into the video, or my one dog, and then my daughter. So anyway, thank you guys. Like I said, you know, read a book, listen to a book, support a local bookstore, shop. A lot of the independent bookstores do have online services that you can have, ship books or buy books from. So definitely go out there, pick up a book, read it, immerse yourself into another world, and at the end of the day, just be kind to others and be kind to yourself, and have a great day. Bye, everybody.